Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. I figured out a way to listen to my music while I talk to y'all. It is on and cracking. Hey, I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to focus, so we're going to see how long this goes. Hey. Oh, what y'all doing? Y'all, I'm bored. I got a whole bunch of work to do and I don't want to, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to talk to y'all. What y'all want to talk about? Hey. I ain't going to be able to do this to y'all. Let me not, because I am not going to be focused. Never mind, because I'll be in that music and won't be reading not a comment. Ooh, pray for me. That's Jasmine Sullivan. Tragic. Young people, don't go listen to that song. Don't go listen to it. Oh, don't do it. Hey, y'all. Y'all, I've been enjoying these classes lately. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I be telling God every day, I'm really excited that he lets me do this. Y'all don't even know. My friend, she be like, see, you used to say this how you wanted to do it. You said you wanted to tell people about God, but you didn't want to be in a pulpit. And look what he's doing. And it's a real thing, family. It is a real thing. I'm excited. Mm-hmm. Do it be hard for y'all? Okay, so wait, who been to church? Put some stars or hearts or faces or whatever, I don't know. Who been to church and who got a grandma that always used to be quoting the Bible and stuff, like saying just stuff? Yes, I did see the album cover. We talked about it earlier. Okay, so look. Y'all remember when the old people used to be like, ooh, it's like fire. Shut up in my bones. Y'all remember that? And y'all used to look at them like, that's stupid. Well, maybe not just y'all. Maybe I did. I used to be like, that don't make no sense. It's like fire. Shut up in your bones. But guess what, y'all? At 42, I can honestly say that the word sets your heart afire and you cannot sit still on it. You gotta tell somebody about how good and amazing and big he is. So, yep, grandmas, I'm with y'all. It's like fire, shut up in my bones. Because when I talk about God, I get so excited. I can't sit down. I want to learn more. So, guess we up there with the old people. The good church mothers. Because that's always who I heard say it. Never really the brothers. Mainly the grandmas and the church mothers. So we up there with the church. Now, I ain't saying it can't be no church fathers saying it. I'm just saying. Because y'all can't tell me y'all sit down on this. Y'all be thinking about it when y'all in your sleep, at the movies. Every time you walk past somebody and you see a word, you be like, let me look that word up because that might be a devil. Oh, that might be the devil, as kids say. It's the devil. It's who the devil did it. The devil with a B. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's see something here. I'm going to figure this whole camera angle thing out in just a while. I am. Yeah. Well, Lonnie, I'm happy you here. And look, y'all know we record on YouTube. So all of these, I told y'all, even when, see, I was just recording my Zooms on YouTube. But I'm like, even when we don't do a Zoom, we be having some good classes on TikTok. And why not just record it here so that way, because everybody be like, I missed it. So definitely doing this now. You said you look at everything differently, huh? Yeah, you can't see the world the same no more after this. And I'm not just saying me. I'm saying once God opens your eyes, there's absolutely no way you could just go back to being normal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, man. Yeah, you can't go back to. Yeah, you can watch on YouTube. Y'all ain't been going on YouTube. No, I'm not zooming. I'm not probably gonna zoom till Tuesday. Zoom be taking a lot of energy sometimes. And it be a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a break from zooming and I'm just doing two. I'm just doing YouTube and TikTok because this isn't recorded, but this is. You know what I'm saying? Just for a minute, just for a couple of days. Why you can't read the books? They got audio books. Whoever said you can't read the books, they got every book that we read. Our people in our Circuit Trova community, they have found them on YouTube. So if and ever you want to read along with us, you could actually do it on the audio books on YouTube. They have the Apocrypha, the Old Testament Supigrapha, Enoch, all Esdras, all the books we read are on audiobook on YouTube. So for maybe our sight impaired people or whatever, if everybody doesn't read at the same level. And that's why I be telling y'all, be cool when y'all be trying to rush me, talking about, can we get started? No, we can't. Because everybody don't read at the same level. Everybody doesn't understand at the same level. Everybody don't know how to use Google and Siri the same way. Everybody don't write as fast. So and see, somebody said they dyslexic. So with that, no, we're not going to be rushing in just because you ready and you got the page and you got the book and no, we're not doing that. We're going to take care of everybody in our community. It ain't the fastest and all of that. It's everybody going to get it or don't nobody get none. So let me tell y'all about that. In my house, I did not pit my kids against each other. So there's a person in my family that is very, very, very close to me. And she used to do this thing where if she was mad at you, the other people in the house got treated real, real well. And then you got nothing. You just got, whatever she was going to throw you, whatever. And so what that does is start animosity between siblings, between family members, and stuff like that. Right? And so then some people feel less important. And then some people always feel more important, or it is a whole game to make whoever the person that has this power, everybody worship them and always try to stay in their good graces. So that way they're not ever the one on the end of the bad part of the stick. Keep your stick. I'm going to go get my own. Not about to be jumping through no hoops. Yeah. And it's parents that do that to their kids. Because you don't feel important in your relationship with your spouse. So then you make your kids fight for your love. I wish I would. I left home at 11. You can let everybody have it. I'm going to just go out here and be out here. I'm not about to be fighting for no parents' love, no boss love, no, I'm not kissing your tail for nothing. Nothing. I'm not doing it. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Thank you. I will. I'm just hanging out with y'all right now. We chilling. It's a lot of parents that be jealous that their kids be close and they'll pit them against each other so that they'll worship the parent and always have to go to the parent to resolve issues that the freaking parent started. Get out of here. I think I got something in my tooth because it hurt. I must have said something I was supposed to say. Yes. And then they go into the workplace and create that same energy. So now you got these kids that go to work and they create what they live at home at work and make my job hard. And that's why I got out of the workforce and started trying to be an entrepreneur because I'm not dealing with that. They purple and pink And this one that came off, I'm working on my shaping, y'all. Y'all get it? They long too. I'm gonna have to cut these because I done hit them like 4 times. I do too much hammering, and that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Yes. Like my kids will tell y'all in our house now, of course, every kid is like, oh, you like them more than you like me. Every kid feel like that for whatever reason. But my kids will tell you there is nothing that is going to be given out to anybody unless everybody can get an equal amount. I'm not buying nobody nothing and nobody else didn't get nothing. When my kids' fathers used to send child support, they used to be mad. Because everybody going, if your daddy sent it, everybody splitting it. If your daddy sent it, everybody splitting it. I'm not, oh, this one paid child support, so you can't get nothing and you got to be looking bummy. What? No, because all my money, even when you don't pay, all of my money got to support all of them. And if her daddy didn't pay something and your baby got an event coming up, I'm going to take that money for your baby. So should I mistreat your kid because you didn't have it that month? Bro, get out of here. If they sent me 200, it was being split 4 ways plus the bill, so 5. Everything was going, what? I'm not, are you crazy? So my baby can grow up in an effed up mental state thinking, nah. Do none of that. And then look, so I have 2 light-skinned daughters, and then I have a dark-skinned or a brown-skinned son and a dark-skinned daughter, right? So people would always try to come up to me when I had my kids and be like, oh my God, the 2 light-skinned girls, are so cute. Is this your niece? Baby, talking about the mama lion come out of me. I said, they all mine. Because I can spit every color. And I was like 23. I said, I can spit every color. They all mine. Every last one of them. From the darkest of the dark to the lightest of the light. They mine, baby. They all came out of me. That's not a cousin. That's not a niece. That's mine. Isn't it great? They don't all come out looking the same. Oh my God. Variety. Woo! I was a beast when I was young. Well, do they all have the same dads? Like my girlfriend said, do you have a venereal disease? Why would you ask me that? Why would you worry about if they got the same daddy or not? You not paying none of my bills or buying none of their clothes. So, does it matter? They got the same mama. That's all that matter. And they live in the same house. And they happy. And they frolic around this mid-50 doing whatever they want to do. Y'all be worried about too much that ain't none of your business. And guess what? You don't pay not a damn bill to be even able to ask that question. And even if you did, I still might not tell you. So, with that. What? Well, I was just saying, like, how many times are you married? None. And you mad or what? You mad or not? Are you mad? Did your mom have another baby? Yep, she sure did. She sure did have another baby. Another one. Somebody wanted to leave something so they could come back. And I said, absolutely not. Woo, woo. My mama said, baby, you the only person I know get pregnant and leave and hide and move around because I don't want to be bothered. You're not about to stress me out. So this ain't what you want to do. I'm talking about change jobs, apartments, and everything in less than 7 days. Number, might change cars at that point in time because my brother was like, he had cars. So you ain't even going to know when you see me if you see me. Dye his hair blonde, cut it short. Bro, you will be looking at me and won't even know you looking at me. Knocking on the door talking about, I'm at your house. I don't live there. I do not live there. You playing. You at somebody's house, it ain't mine. My mom said, girl, I do not understand. Y'all, I moved away from where my youngest daughter's fathers lived, where she was conceived and born. She was 6 weeks old, 7. She had just turned 7 weeks. He didn't call for a week. I kept asking him to do stuff. He didn't do it. He called me when she was about 8.5 weeks and was like, hey, can you bring the baby over here? I said, that's going to be hard. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, bro, I'm in Indiana. He was like, what? When are you coming back? I said, I'm not. You left and took my daughter. Well, if you would have been calling her every other day, you would have knew we was moving. I'm not about to hound you. Talking about cut out. The people was looking at me on the airport like, how old is she? She's 7 weeks. And I got a 15-month-old and a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old that I'm going back to get in 6 months once he get out of kindergarten, first grade. What you talking about? I don't care. I'm not about to stay miserable for you or nobody else. Y'all be trying to, I'm about to go over there and bust his tires out and I'm not even about to give you that energy. I'm not about to be calling your job, calling your phone. That's the stuff they did to me, trying to get me fired. You're dumb because I'm the one with the kid. Weirdo, but I'm still not going to call and ask you for nothing. Ain't that how little kids, when their parents say, you can do it, they be like, ooh, it ain't strong kids. Not the kids don't need their daddy, but just, if the daddy ain't no good, why is you going to let them ruin your child? Just to say they had their daddy around and he ruined them, mentally abusing them, lying to them, manipulating them, letting them down, telling them he gonna come pick them up and he out here with the garden tools. Why is you continually letting that man around your child? So that your child can go and be that same type of man, or your daughter will go look for that same type of man in relationships because that's what she saw you do. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken. Let the church say amen. Do you hear me? Your children learn relationship from you. So if they see you always going through your dude phone, chick phone, acting suspicious, even when they person ain't, they're going to do that because you taught them that. If you a woman and you don't know how to hold your mouth, your daughters is going to be loud and unruly just like you. It's a time and a place for everything. Men, you dominate women and don't let them have no rules in your house because you the man and you pay the bills and I can do whatever I want because I pay the bills. Your son going to be real unhappy coming to you talk about how his daughter, your daughter-in-law that cheated on him, but she got her a new boo that treat her with respect and stuff. So I suggest you start teaching him how to treat a woman the right way. While you teaching him to be with his chest out, it's going to be caved all the way in once he find out that Sarah then went and got with Bob. And not the electrical one, a real one. Move right on from you because ain't nobody got time for that. You don't want to act right, we're leaving. Me and the dang kids. Ain't nobody sticking with you while you go do what you want to do and put my life at risk. You dealing with these silly hoes out here that can come and be knocking on our door and I don't know with pistols and they burning down cars and setting cars on fire. And coochie is worth that for you, bro. And you about to burn down everything we done built for a donkey? For some donkey. Really? It's that important to you to ruin your life for 15 minutes. Because out of all of it, that's really the most part. So for 15 minutes, you about to throw away everything we built. Okay, have at that. Let me know how it work out for you. Because we're going to be on the other side of the country when you get back. With no, y'all, not playing. I told y'all my ex-husband, he was like, I did not ever think you was going to leave me. Nobody ever does. And then I be gone. And you be looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight. My kids' fathers thought that I was going to let them sit around and play these games. Oh, it's your mother. It's your mother. Why don't? It's your mother. Okay. My kids was like, right. But you know my mama don't say nothing negative about you ever, right? And every time I talk to you, you have something negative to say about my mom, but she's here every day. See, all the baby daddies and baby mamas be assuming that you talk negative about them because they're not there. But my mama told me Do not talk bad about their fathers to them. If it is true, they will find out for themselves and come to that opinion on their own. And I tell you, she never lied about that. I didn't have to say your daddy ain't this, your daddy ain't that. I didn't say nothing. When they called, it asked to call their daddies, I would call them. If their daddy answered, he answered. If he didn't, he didn't. I didn't make no, he probably, I didn't say nothing. Oh, he's probably at work. Come on, let's go make some biscuits or something. Let's go make some banana bread. I'm not giving you the energy. Because when I get old, I got somebody to wipe my donkey. But do you? When I can't feed myself and bathe myself and comfort myself when I'm old, I got 4 people. 4 that's going to take care of me like I took care of them. See, this is what selfish parents don't be realizing. You make the whole thing about you. And then when you get old, your kids make everything about them and they don't care what situation you in, baby. They going to live their life. But if you take care of your kids, they take care of you. How you treat your children when they are young is how they are going to treat you when you are old. So if you abuse them in their youth, when they don't have power, they will abuse you in your old age when you don't have that same power. My cousin said something, or somebody said something the other day. You're an adult once, but you're a baby twice. And I think my grandmother used to say that. You're an adult once, but you're a baby twice. Because before you leave here, you a whole baby. Somebody got to wipe you, feed you, bathe you. So be careful how you treat your babies when they babies, because baby, you got to be a baby again. And when you're not as strong and you don't have all this strength and this wind in you and you can control them and do what you want, what they going to do to you? Whatever you did to them behind closed doors, they are going to do to you. So if you slapped them when couldn't nobody see and pulled their hair and all of that, just wait till you get old, baby. You better hope they, and even if you don't get it back from your kids, God will allow somebody in the nursing home and you will be old and know exactly why you getting that back. Y'all better treat people right, because you sow what you reap what you sow. So you young and strong now, but you won't always be. And God can take the activity of your limbs tomorrow and you could be at the mercy of somebody else while you doing all that you big enough and bad enough to do. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Mm-hmm. So be careful how you treat people. Yep, like the I River Mad Black Woman. It's a real thing. There are some people that you abuse and take advantage of that you shouldn't. Yeah. That's why the Bible says be careful of your actions. Count up the cost of what you about to do. Because you going to pay for it one way or another. Ooh, you ain't lying, dig a ditch. I tell my folks that all the time. I said the ditch you did for somebody else, you will fall in that. It is a real thing. That's why I don't go digging ditches and trying to do no schemes and put nobody in it, because you're just setting a trap for yourself. And you be the one but hurt. Well, girl, I know all about folks talking bad to your children about you. Somebody that's very close to me used to try to brainwash my kids and tell them I was a horrible parent. And you wouldn't even think that person should be doing that, but amen. Yes. I'm just saying, y'all. These be the life issues we be needing to talk about. And this is why I used to tell my family when I was young, I'm going to create my own family. And God did exactly that. Don't be scared to step outside of your family. Do not be scared, because there are some amazing people that will not leave you hanging like your family, that will come through whether you in a state or not. Y'all, look, I have family members and people that if I had another buddy that got to the state where they was at and something happened with their hotel, or I could be like, hey, can you go pick my buddy up from the airport and let them stay at your house for 3 days because this happened and that happened? And they be like, yeah, bet. Where they at? Give me their number. I'm on my way. So not only did it help me, it helped the people around me. You know what I'm saying? Help people get houses and stuff. And I didn't even have a house. But I know somebody in the area where you at and they going to look out for you. Don't even trip. Go here, call this person, do this. Yep. That's why I told y'all, literally, I be walking to the store. I'm still walking to the store. And that don't mean that I don't send out. Y'all, the average person, with the amount of money that has came in donations to send out books and help people pay bills and stuff, most people would have went and took some of that money and bought them a car. I'm still walking. I don't. And okay with it too, because my legs is real strong. It's a real thing. But every time we get on here, just about somebody be like, Circa, I got my book, Circa, blah, blah, blah. And it ain't me, it's y'all. Because folks be wanting to look like they got it. I don't care. If I really want to have it, I don't want to look like I got it. I really want to have it. Some people look like they got money and they have none. I want to be the person that don't look like they got none and they got a whole bunch. I'm getting it. I'm going to do it. Look at Bill Gates and them. The richest people in the world wear Gumbies and $20 Target khakis and a beat-up shirt with sweat stains on it. And they can buy whole islands and planets if they want to. It be the folks that got all that extra stuff on that you could tell, well, we know there's no money in your wallet. Because it's all in your glasses, and your necklace, shirt, watch, and your bracelet, your card, your belt. Woo, and them shoes. Even down to your ethical drawers. I know where your money is. What's in your wallet? Right. Right. Old sayings and stuff talk about how a person puts their wealth where their heart is. Some people's heart is in the hoes, so all their money goes to the hoes. Some people's is food. Some people's is electronics. Some people's is slot machines. We'll know what you love by where you put your money at. That's a real thing. Everybody got their thing. Mine is definitely books. Mine is anything that's going to teach me something. Tools. I just like learning. I was on the KitchenAid kick for a while and buying all the Wilton cake stuff and learning how to make fondant with my kids. So it just depends on the phase that I'm in. It don't only got to be one thing. Because let me tell you, okay. I want to show y'all something. Are y'all ready? So, now let me tell y'all this. These are not on the website. They are not on the Circuit Trove Shopify store, but I did go add them. I did go add them to the influencer store on Amazon. Are y'all ready to see what I want? I'm looking for a supplier, but I want to show y'all something. Are y'all ready? You'll need this for your survival backpack. Y'all, these is going in our survival backpacks. Is y'all ready? I'm so excited. They not on the website though, okay? But I did put them on my Amazon store right before we started because I know how y'all get and I wasn't even about to argue with y'all. They on the Amazon store. So you got your machete for cutting down weeds and tall trees and stuff just in case you're in a very thick area. Right? So if you're going on, I'm going to call that short for Crocodile Dundee. And then you have throwing knives for just in case you got to catch you a fish or something in the water. Or carve your fish up and do what they do here. Right? So you got that. And everything comes with an amazing little sheath. And all these things have belt hoops so that when you are walking through the wild with your survival things on, you don't have to, And then there's another hatchet with a nice sheath to it. And these are like razor sharp. So you won't have to worry about chopping wood. You know, these are really good handhelds, you know, for survival and whatnot. And they all have extra paracords on them, which is pretty cool, just in case you have to tie off a leg or something. And then there is an extra paracord in there. They come with a headlight, just in case you are in a dark place. There are batteries in here. And some hoopty loops. And what? This is like my fourth fire starter, y'all. I am not playing. I am not going to be cold. I'm going to be able to start me a fire one way or another. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you one way, right? So, I did go put them in the Amazon store because I couldn't get them on the website. Somebody ordered some and they sent them toys. Like cosplay stuff. Don't play with me. The world is ending. Tone, you see him? Tone, you see me? Tone, you see? I'm ready for survival. And these all go in my survival backpack that I have there. So now I have some amazing hunting knives to cut down tall trees that might get in my way. Or vines. Or any type of foliage that might need to, you know. Mm-hmm. These some new ones, Tom. Go on there. They on the Amazon store, though. These ain't on the website. No, Jay. No. These are for foliage. They are to cut down trees and long blades of grass. That's what they're for. Wilderness only. But ain't that nice? So y'all, these one of our hunting knives. Hiking and whatnot. Because I never know. I might have to cut something down. That's nice though. Y'all see it? It's sharp. It's got a good handle on it. Survival. Yep, because they about to cut all the... Y'all see? Did y'all see now that they burned up the... They burning up all the food. Y'all ain't seen it? They just set something else on the egg farm. They set the egg farm on fire. The egg farm, the pig stuff, the cows is dead. How you gonna kill some animals or hunt food, unalive your food if you don't have the tools to do so? It's a lot of wildlife where I live. I might have to get me a rabbit and make some shoes. Might have to chop down. So my little bag is getting full. Let me get it out. Yeah, they burned up the egg farm. It was milk last year and 2 years ago. They was making the farmers pour out the milk. Ooh, this bag getting heavy. I'm going to have to get this bag strong if I'm going to be trekking through the woods carrying this thing. Jeez. We got this one. We got to get our little garden growing and we got to cut down some asparagus or something. So we got our scythe to cut down. Y'all, because if we living in the wild, what you got to cut down some stuff? If you got to be trekking through stuff, you want to see snakes and stuff like that? Well, y'all can keep on playing. If I got to be in the wild, y'all seen how I did with the dang wasp. I'm going to have to be able to, I got to be able to fight me off a bear if he get on me. I'm little. Here go another hatchet. A smaller one. So we got this one and we got this one. But this is a utility tool. So this has, let me put this sheath back on because this dang thing is stupid sharp. Is that the right way? This has a fire starter on it too. And I'm going to try to open it, but I need to oil it because it don't open easy. But it's got pliers. Ooh, be careful. I can't never get this thing open. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's got pliers on it. I'm going to have to oil it. It's got all the little screwdrivers, things for you to, you know, tighten things. It's all kind of stuff in here. And if I'm not mistaken, you can take this fire starter and hit it against the blade instead of having this. But it's the same thing. Right? So it's one on here. It's one on here. And so we got, don't put oil on it, use graphite. Okay, Tom, you don't gotta use exclamation points. Circa Junior, calm down. That's why you here, so you could tell me. And then we have our chopping knife or paring knife for once we get our fish together or whatever meat so that we can cut the meat up real nice. Got a nice, this is a Japanese blade, which is pretty cool, right? It's got like the dragon stuff on it. Y'all see everything got a sheath because this stuff is really sharp. It's really for hunting and outdoors people. Anything left in here? I gotta be careful sticking my hand down in here. Hold on. So then we got our Forager's Harvest book. So a guide to identifying, harvesting, and preparing edible wild plants. And we have Edible Wild Plants, a North American field guide to over 300 natural foods. So if I'm outside and I can't get, there ain't no groceries, I got my 2 books in here that'll tell me what vegetable, what stuff is poisonous, what it looks like, and so on. So the edible foragers, we need these. We have our water filtration right here. So this filters about 300 gallons of water. Each person drinks about 50 gallons of water a year. So you just put this down and you can, it'll filter up dirty, nasty, muddy water, 99.9%. It's the charcoal filters in there. This is my one set of binoculars, but so these I have to get fixed. Everybody that's been here knows that. These reflect the sun so it don't give away your position. These are really good. Both of them see 10 football fields, but these, if the sunlight hits them, it could reflect in my, if somebody was looking for me, they could definitely find me. But these both do 10 football fields. I could see 10 football fields with these. I have my splints, just in case somebody's neck get hurt or whatever. They have the straws and they have the filters. I would suggest getting the straw system because it has a bag and a whole thing. But these were just, when right before COVID, I just went ahead and bought them just in case for me and my stepkids and my ex-husband. Because 300 gallons of water, 50 gallons of water a year, that's at least 2.5 roughly drinking. We got more paracords. Need to be able to take somebody's pulse, check, make sure they all right, just in case they didn't ate something or got into something. We got purification tablets. You can drop these down in a bucket of water, and I think like an hour and a half, the water's safe enough to drink. Magnifying glass, just in case none of my other stuff works, to start a fire or to look at a cut. This is a super bright light, and it has like the hang. I got this at Aldi's for like $10. They be more than that, but they have marked it down years ago when I used to sit outside on the porch. But it has a hanging thing for if you're in a like a tent or whatever. There's USB chargers and stuff on here, and it has the blinking light for like safety. Like if you're trying to find somebody, let them know that you failed. It has the super bright light, and you can dim them all the way down. That's good. And then candles. Just some cheap little solar powered walkie talkies just in case. It might just be me and somebody else and we only in a 2-mile radius or something. A track phone just in case, and then the watch phones that you can put a little chip in, like a regular chip. It's the kids' watch, but it's a phone and it has video camera on it, and it gives away GPS. So with that, if I'm trying to get the police to find me and I'm on a mountain somewhere, that'll give them my GPS. What else is in here? Oh, another fire starter. Can y'all tell I'm not going to be cold? I do not have no intentions on being cold. Absolutely none. I got 50 fire starters. And just in case somebody want to get the, I got to run. Hopefully they don't get me in the legs, but at least it's going to cover up my organs while this is in my back. Like so. So, there's that. What else is in? Ah! Y'all. When I tell y'all I am not going to be caught, pray for me. Fire starter. It's about 10. Ooh. Hold on. How many fire starters is that? That's so funny because that was my favorite movie growing up too. And they just made the remake of that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 fire starters. And I think there's another one. I might just be overlooking it. I'm not going to be cold for nobody. Can y'all tell? It's a whole... No. And my next big thing is a crossbow and a compound bow. Those are my next 2 things that I plan on getting. Compound and what's the name? I got lava rocks already. But when it ain't no ammo, because I don't know if y'all know what they're doing with the ammo, but they put some kind of stuff on it so that the thing dissolves and so on and so forth. And so it really, the ammunition don't last as long as it should. Because they put something on it to make the, what's the name? Yeah, there's a disaster prepared list. We have the disaster prepared website on TikTok. And then we also have, it's on Shopify. We got a disaster prepared list on Amazon where you can go purchase stuff there too. I'm trying to help y'all get ready, y'all. Because if they hit our power, if we do go to world war, it's a lot of stuff that is not going to be available to us. So you need to have the tools to survive in a situation that is not your normal situation. Like, how many of y'all know how to go out and forage and eat and know what's poisonous just around your area and what ain't? I don't, but I'm about to learn. And see, all of these got the belt hoops, so I'm going to be tooled up. Be looking like that man from Martin, Jerome Rome, with all my little stuff because they all fit on my belt. I'm going to be able to see folks coming from 10 football fields away. I got 2 pairs, so the other person on the other side could be watching. I need a pocket for these. Yep. They can all go in there. Got my lamp for my head. Got my communication devices. My medical stuff. There's a couple more things that I need to get for that. And I'm not trying to scare nobody or nothing. I just want y'all to understand that it's better to be safe than sorry, y'all. You can sit around and spend your money on stuff that ain't gonna matter, or you can buy things that actually make sense. Because these could be the difference between life and death. You gotta have water. And clean water at that. And if they stop the electricity, the water pumps at the water plants are not going to be pumping clean water because they filter that water. They clean it. It goes through rocks and gravel and chlorine and this and that. So how you going to filter your water? Yep. Where do I purchase what? right, Tom. Quit taking. Oh, you a volunteer? Okay, thank you. You never miss any information because we always record on YouTube. The knives, I just put them on there. Yeah, the one, well, not all of them, but the ones, the main ones I just showed you with the green handles. They are. You said you got plenty of deer that run through your place where you live at. Cause I'm about to learn how the Indians used to dry their meat too, so I can start learning how to dry meat when I don't got my dehydrator. Cause I'm gonna need to preserve it. I'll be right back. Y'all done? You was cleaning and thinking all day? Good job. I just was looking at all the conversations, seeing what everybody had to say. That's all. That makes me excited. I talked to someone else today and they told me that they were seeking God and came across this page. So it's making me happy that I hear that a lot. Stop it. I'm not blaming nobody. I just know y'all be excited. So I just be waiting till y'all get done. I know y'all be excited to share information. And maybe sometimes I just need to be quiet and let y'all talk. That's probably what I need to do. Because y'all be having a lot of information to give and I can't be selfish. I just do be wondering sometimes though if y'all share this information on your own pages. That is the only thing I be wondering. Or do y'all only share the information here? Now that, I be wanting to know. I know you know how to survive, Tone. I get it. So that means that when we go to your page, we need to see a whole bunch of survival videos about everything you be talking about on here. You need to be showing us how to do it. Every time we go to your page, we should see a new video about the things you talk about here. That's all. You know, I'm grateful for the info. Always. Okay. So y'all know what to do. We're going to be looking at Tone now. But then you need to be going live. You need to be going live and showing folks what you do then. And yes, my face is frowned up. Why you ain't putting no link out so that we can go and be looking at what you got going on? You got YouTube? What's going on, sir? He is a veteran. And he has amazing information. But yeah, I'm irritated now because you get on here and tell everybody, where is the videos? We want to see all of them. And you need to be running and rolling over and doing the real survivor stuff, running with your backpack on so we can know how to do it. Don't be trying to act cute. You better act like you over there in the war again and be rolling around on the ground and crawling and all of that. We want to see all of it. Show me how to live then. Don't talk about it, be about it. You helping, but you better start putting some videos up on your page of me seeing you crawl through the mud. I want to see how to use the blood stop. I want to know how to, you better, I got all the tools, get them working. Like y'all tell a woman, it's all them pots in there, but I don't hear nothing clanking or sizzling or nothing. So you better get down in some mud here shortly, sir, and get to moving so that we can know what to do and how to paint our face like Rambo and stuff. Get on it. Mr. Info Box. Sure. Come on now. I want to see some Rambo stuff. That's what I want to see. It's one of my favorite movies and I done watched it a lot. So if you ain't doing it right, I'm going to be able to tell you. You got to smear one real slow and go up and look real serious and come down under the eye when you do it. You bet if you don't do it like that, I'll know you wasn't really in infantry. sister, and then you gotta come down and be having the theme music playing in the back and go around like this. And then look into the thing like you want to unalive a lot of people. So if you can't do it like that, don't try to teach me nothing about survival, because I want to see it just like that. Like, I want to hear it. I want to see the whole thing from when you scoop it out that thing, get taken across. I want to see, and you better do it with the same intensity. Or come up out of the water like Crocodile Dundee with that mud on your hat and jump on the back of the alligator. Wrestle him in the mud, Tom. Oh, that's the kind of stuff you better be teaching. I ain't playing. Oh, shoot. That's the survival stuff I want to see. If it ain't that, keep it. Shoot. Show me how to climb up in a tree and jump down on somebody's back and get their food. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to see. You don't get to use that you 60. My mama is 65 and she hikes 4 mountains a day. Absolutely not. You better be crawling through the mud and get wrestling them alligators. You better get on it. You better start training then. Go do some PT. You got 3 months. I'm giving you 3 months to get all your stuff together. So hit it at 5:30, sir. We gonna be videotaping the 60-year-old alligator wrestler. You better come on. Put on your uniform. Yeah, you damn right. You better put it on. Put your boots on. Pull them up to your knees. And put that thing on and tie them tight. You gotta dun, dun, dun. Like, you gotta do it like that. You gotta do it. You gotta have the theme music and everything. All of it. Do y'all see how I see stuff in my mind? This is why I'm single, because don't nobody want nobody think like that. You want me to do what? I want you to scale the tree and hang upside down, and then I'm going to hand you this. No, I'm not going to do none of that. Ooh-wee. Hey, y'all. I just be messing with y'all. I be a little, I'm sad. Yeah, I'm not going to say that because then y'all know. Circle want to be Batman? I mean, what you want me to say? What you want me to say? Okay. Rambo, Batman, Superman, She-Ra, He-Man. I'm going to be all of them. I'm just drawing on all the information. Ace Ventura, the pet detective, him too. I'm going to learn how to talk to these monkeys and the fish and the dolphins and stuff so they can come and help me out if somebody trying to attack me. Like, I'm thinking on everybody and everything I've ever watched. You're right. Yep. Yeah, Ace Ventura. Y'all remember that guy? So, 2 things about that. That's funny that we brought that up. 2 things. No, I'm not on Zoom. 2 things, y'all. 2 things. The mask was real. Is a real thing. And so is the pet detective thing, because Solomon could talk to animals. That was one of his gifts. Solomon could talk to animals, and we know that magic is real. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Do y'all remember in Game of Thrones, the Men of Many Faces? Who remember in GOT, the Men of Many Faces? Didn't they just take off another person's face and use it as a mask and they became them? Ain't that what happened in the mask? That's what happened in the mask. Anybody that had that mask and put it on their face, they became a version of themselves, but the mask. Face Off. And the what's the other one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and when they peeled and he was a robot under there, but he looked like a human. Full Battle Rattle. I like that. In basic training, we built up to Full Battle Rattle. Yeah. Battle Rattle. I like it. Battle Rattle. Terminator, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then think about what's the one with the clear jelly dude with the locks that came and he would do Predator. Y'all remember how the Predator could be seen and then not seen? And he had long dreadlocks, kind of like the people in Egypt. Do y'all remember? And My Babysitter's a Vampire. I used to watch that with my kids. And he was from another place and he was like, do. Don't that stuff look like the same stuff they had on Wakanda? Or no? Ain't that how the Wakanda stuff was working? The same way the Predator stuff was working? And they came from a different place and had different abilities. Super strong, stupid, big, tall. Because remember when old boy was looking up at him, he was like, and that dude grabbed him, he said, and pulled him up. You remember? And what's his name's feet was dangling on the Sylvester Stallone, remember? How big he was? I will. I think I seen them. I think I did see them. I think I seen them already. I'm just saying, do y'all realize how they portrayed the Predator? He came on an alien ship from somewhere else, and it was more of them after that. Africa's the richest continent on the planet. It has always been. That's why they tried to ravage it. It's not nothing new. They're going to continue to find gold and diamonds and rubies because that's where the Trojan War happened at. So it's a lot of angels underneath that ground. And then they just got buried over with like mud and stuff. Mm-hmm. You played Call of Duty and thought about me? Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. How many people went and watched Left Behind or any of the end time movies that I asked y'all to go watch a couple months ago? Y'all watching Percy Jackson. Good job. And was y'all, don't do that. Oh, I'm gonna put my brace on. Oh, don't do it. Oh, I did that. Where's my brace? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, that was not a good thing to do. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. I want some chocolate. I'm about to make me some chocolate chip cookies. I ain't made no chocolate chip cookies in a minute. I'm about to go to the store and give me some eggs and some butter. I got butter. I just need eggs. I'm about to make me some chocolate chip cookies tonight. Might make me some brookies. That's why I keep me some cocoa powder and flour. Chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, white chocolate chips. Because if I want something to eat, I'm not about to go to the store. I'm about to get in there and put some baking soda and stuff together. You watched it and found a book at Goodwill. Did y'all see what the mod came up on? Did y'all see what the mod came up on? Did y'all see, Mageto? Did y'all see what the mod came? Did y'all see her video? She got off live, went to a garage sale today, and she got boxes. Every book that they had, she got, and they sold her the freaking bookshelf for $60. I mean, she has more books than me probably now. And it was good stuff in there too. I was like, ooh. I told y'all, them young kids and stuff, they do not want their grandparents' books, their parents' books. They will sell you all of them for $25 so they can go get them. Listen, y'all better start hitting them garage sales. She got some good books, Smithsonian books. And while the first Smithsonian magazine or National Geographic that she sent me had everything we talked about it on yesterday and the day before on it. Rome, Nebuchadnezzar, and the Persian empires. Literally everything we've been talking about. It was, ooh, I was like, oh, I cannot wait. Listen, y'all better start hitting them garage sales. I'm telling you. Garage sales and Goodwills is going, and then the half price bookstore. Because people don't even be knowing what they have. They have absolutely no idea what they have, and you can get some good stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of books for a little bit, sometimes under $100. Because she got some stuff in her house. I was like, I told her, just stop showing me. Just wait till you get them all categorized and just go down the list. Because I can't, my toes was wiggling so hard. Oh my God. You got a lot from Goodwill today too? The Left Behind movie that came out in 2000 and 1999. Not the one with Nicolas Cage. Not that one. The ones with Kirk Cameron. Those. $60, Jarvis. She posted it on her thing. I said, oh, it's boxes and boxes. I was like, oh, she got more books than me. She has more books than me. She has more books than me. You found 4 new books at work today, nephew? Everybody know you work at the Goodwill. They like, CJ work at the Goodwill, right? Y'all don't be trying to go visit my nephew at the Goodwill. Nephew called me. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking, y'all. Y'all better start going. Yeah, they sold her about, yes. Man, people be selling books for a penny, and they don't even know it's a $400 book they got in their hand. Worth $400 right now. It might only cost whatever back then, but because it's rare or whatever, and they'll sell it to you for 50 cents and don't even know you got $1,000 book in your hand. Give me, yep. Can I have it? Sure. Yo, they're dusty. You can take as many as you want and just give me a deal. $7 for all of them. $7. We'll take it. And we'll even throw in, you could have this. That's why I've been telling y'all this whole time. It's the summertime. Every freaking Saturday and Friday and sometimes Sunday, it's going to be a garage sale. You need to be going. Every Friday and Saturday. Like this morning, instead of y'all laying in the bed, y'all should have been up at the garage sales because they be up at 7 o'clock. Putting all that stuff out. Y'all playing. They just be wanting them gone, I'm telling you. You want more books, Nevaeh? Somebody had said their husband put them on a book thing. What you call it? Restriction. Like they could, book budget. They can only buy so many books a month. Listen, I know how it go. Because I just got a new book today. Do y'all want to see what it is? I was going to wait because it ain't on the site. But y'all can go get it off of Z Library, though. I did give me a little book. A little book. I'm starting to think our mod might be psychic. Is she on here? Mod, are you here? I don't think so. Is our mod here? Is she here? Are you here, mod? I don't know if the mod is here or not. I didn't see her yet. Okay. So, I ordered this book either yesterday or the day before. She didn't know that. She did not know that I ordered this book the other day. Right? Right? So look, a book fast. No, don't say that to me. You cussing at me. Don't say that. I do not ever want to be on a book fast again. So look, I did not tell her that I was buying this book. And today she sent me a picture, and I told you the History Channel book, whatever it's called, National Geographic magazine. It had Rome on it. Remember, we've been studying about Romans and the Greeks and then all of that. And at the bottom of the picture, it says Nebuchadnezzar built Mesopotamia or something like that, right? That's what it says on her page, right? Look at the book that was coming to it. She posted that today. This was already on its way from Amazon. Look what it says. Ain't that crazy? She sent me, and I can't show y'all because it's on this phone. But she sent me a National Geographic, and on there, it was talking about Nebuchadnezzar. And literally, I had a Nebuchadnezzar book that was going to be here in like 2 hours, and she didn't even know. When I tell y'all the dots be connected. Look what it say. Do y'all see what that say? Do y'all see what this say? It said, chapter 19, King Nebuchadnezzar possessed. Here we go. Yes, nephew. Nephew, was you here earlier when we was talking about the monsters that the giants made? Y'all know that dang wasp. And I realized that was not a wasp earlier. It was a queen ant, black ant thing. It says, and the king lived in a forest near the Tigris. Y'all, what if Nebuchadnezzar is Enlil? What if Nebuchadnezzar is Enlil? Y'all, Enlil was like a monster humanoid mix. Living out in the field, an angry monster. Nebuchadnezzar. I gotta study this. Is Nebuchadnezzar and Enlil the same person? Or is it Humbaba? Is it Enlil or Humbaba? from Gilgamesh that was like his animal-like friend. Is it Humbaba or Enlil? Which one is it? There was like an animal-like man or something. Yes, the rapture is real, but the Christians gonna be here for it. They don't believe it, and they keep telling them they ain't. But that's not what Revelation says. Revelation says the first people that are gonna be persecuted by the one world leader or the Antichrist, or AKA the Nephilim, the devil's son, is gonna be the Christian folks. So I don't know why they be lying, telling people they're not gonna be here for it. Because if you read Revelation 13, that's exactly who it says is getting attacked first: the Christians, the saints of God. That's why I'm learning how to live. He was a bull man. Enlil Humbaba was a bull man. That's crazy. Anyway, did Humbaba live near the Tigris? Did he live near the Tigris? I wonder if he lived near the Tigris. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to look. I don't know. Anyway, it says, and King Nebuchadnezzar's whole body was then shaggy with matted hair, which dragged upon the ground. And he moved about as a beast. For King Nebuchadnezzar, struck with madness and rage and astonishment of heart. King Nebuchadnezzar was then ruled by violence, and violence went through him, and he destroyed all that stood in his path. That sounds like Humbaba. Or Enlil. And you know they be the same person with a different name. And that was his punishment from God. But we also read about these angels that created these monsters, y'all, in our Dead Sea Scrolls today. Where is the book? That's Astronomical Enoch. It's right here. That's crazy. And they always have an animal character to them. Like a puma. Snoop Dogg is a Doberman. Somebody is a fish, a bird. They have a spirit animal. They always have a video of them turning into a cougar, a cheetah, something. That's their transformation. But look at that. So for the people that wasn't here earlier and you haven't had a chance to go watch the video, look. I'm going to take it over here first. Y'all see? At the bottom, right there where it say monsters. Can y'all see it? Am I up too close? The monstrous beings. Right here down at the bottom. Right there. Y'all see it? Nope, y'all don't. It's turned back the wrong way. Hold on. Y'all see down there? Right over here. Right there. It says the outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. Genesis 6 and 4, and the Book of the Watchers from Enoch 1, text 36. And they defiled, they begat giants and monsters, they begat, behold, this is Narnia. This is how Narnia happened. You can't see it? The demonic outcome was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. Right there. Genesis 6 and 4, the Book of the Watchers from Enoch 1. And then see, it says, and they begot giants and monsters. Because they didn't only take of the women, they took of the animals of the field too. Oh, here we go. You can read it for yourself. It's right there, right above it. It said the 200 angels, right here, the 200 angels chose choose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform unnatural acts. 200 donkeys, 200 asses, 200 rams of the flock, 200 goats, 200 beasts of the field, from every animal, and thousands from every bird. And it also says fish in another version. You mean that's how we get like all of the centaurs and stuff? Right here, y'all see it? And then it talks about the animals right here. This is how they have bloodlines, because their daddies were angels, y'all. And this is the Dead Sea Scrolls. That's what this is. This is the Dead Sea Scrolls, y'all. And your Bible gives reference to the Dead Sea Scrolls. So, and all your little reference Bibles that y'all be about to slap people upside the head with, it mentioned these books. And y'all see it said Genesis 6 and 4. I told y'all they edited y'all version, but if you keep going back, you see a whole bunch of stuff that ain't in that KJV while y'all be trying to slap people upside the head with. Yep. That's why when Christians be like, you're lying. You're in a reprobate mind. I said, no, you blind and you don't even believe the Bible you read. Because I got it from your Bible. The one you about to hit me upside the head with and tell me I'm not a Christian with. I found it in your book. Fine. How should you read it? Open it up. I know they don't be reading the Bible, because if you did, you would be on all this. Because it leads you to everything that's in here and the stuff that's over there and the stuff that's still coming. You'll be trying to sit down and chop it up with me if you really read it. You will be trying to chop it up. Because you'll be trying to figure out how all of this line up, but you don't read it. Y'all, we just found out that the Amorites that we read about in the Bible landed in the Ohio Valley. So when you read about the Amorites and it said that they were scattered over the world, the United States, and what our state now is Ohio, is where some of them went. That is amazing. So then that brings the Bible. Yes, America, look up Amorite giants, the Ohio Valley. Yes, we just found out in our book yesterday. This one, and they said y'all can download this on the library, the PDF of it. Yeah, the Ohio Valley. Cos girl, you might want to check it out, baby. Y'all can go. Y'all already know about it, maybe. It's a good book you need to get. The Encyclopedia of Ancient Giants in North America. And it's got real dates, times, where the mounds is, the streets. Look, Dayton, Ohio. Boom, I just turned straight to it. Look right there. Dayton, Ohio, November 26th, the skeleton of a human giant was... I can't read that like that. In the gravel pits in the vicinity of Dayton. Okay, so the skeleton of a human giant was found in the gravel pit east of the city by W.C. Fry, the owner of the pit. He found it measured about 9 feet in length. The skull was 6 times larger than that of an average Caucasian. And it says that, so don't be trying to think, melanated folks, that I'm trying to be funny. It really do say that. Hold on, where'd it go? There, see in the corner? It says the skull was 6 times larger than that of the average Caucasian. You see that? Hold on. It's right there. Think about this. In Europe, you do not see elongated skulls. But in Africa, everywhere you go, there are elongated skulls. They're depicted on all, even the black picture from the 70s, where the dude, like from Good Times, the black dude that's in the picture that they zoom in and out on Good Times, his head is cone shaped. and elongated. Y'all know about the good times picture? If you go look at Good Times, the show, and you look at the main picture that they have where everybody's playing pool and they doing all that, not James Evan. The man in the picture of the party, that's right, Zarvis. Everybody grandma had one back in the day, because I know my grandma aunties, they all had that picture. But the dude, he dancing and his head is like this. If you pay attention to that picture, it depicts a lot of different tribal, like, a lot of different tribes from Africa, the way that they depicted those people, and you could tell the artist probably did that on purpose. Putting it right in your face so you don't even know that, hey, if your cousin head look like this, you from these people. If your grandma look like this, then you from these people. Helping people remember their heritage and not even knowing it. The picture, y'all listen. Go Google Good Times painting and it's going to come up. Good Times and painting. It went for a lot of money, did it? I didn't even know. But yeah, so biblical, these are the children of the angels. And we got our, where's our demon book? We put it back. Our dictionary of angels and dictionary of demons. We were supposed to go through these yesterday. No, I didn't say that, because it's 200 different races of angels. There's all different kinds, so not all the angels look the same. Okay, let's do it. Gerviel. Gerviel. Don't try to cheat. Go. Gerviel. Or no, Viel. Excuse me. What y'all fan? They used to take y'all to the giant mounds and tell y'all they was Indian mounds. Well, they was telling the truth with a little bit of lie. I know it's an angel, but what do we do? Not gerbil. Gerviel is the most beautiful angel who adores, generating many creative emanations and appearances. A guardian of King David? Really? He was a guardian of King David, this angel. And a most beautiful angel who adores, generating many creative emanations. Can you remind me what an emanation is again, please? Guardian of the lineage of the Messiah. Really? Well, all the angels had EL. It's just if they fail or not. And sometimes they're still referenced with their EL, so just so you know who they used to be. That's messed up, huh? I'm going to sometimes call you by your old name so you missed it. That's true. That's cool. All right, let's do another one. Y'all ready? Josephus. Is it called the Complete Works of Josephus? Yeah. Okay, y'all ready? So we're going to do Gonael. 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 Tell me who it is. Gonael. Gonael. Who is it? Don't be cheating, y'all, too. I don't know if y'all can see over here. I have to lift y'all up a little bit because I think y'all can see the book. Who is it, y'all? Gonael. One of the numerous guards of the gates of the north wind. Now, do y'all remember I told y'all that the angels had powers? Some of them was over the flowers. Some of them was over the ice. Just like the fairies on Disney, they just told y'all what the angels do. Like certain fairies, they, he was a protector. Good job. Ooh, y'all get good at this. Let's go back. Let's go back to the... Okay. Y'all ready? Hodiel. 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 He's important at the end times. That's right. Hodiel, yep. Look up what Hodiel does or is. Do this be interesting to y'all to be finding out? See, that's why we only hear about Michael. But you can't have legions and kingdoms without... They said God is the host of his armies. It didn't say one army. He has armies. Okay. I'm sure not all their names, but God gives us this ain't no little book. It's pretty thick. And then we got an encyclopedia of demons. And it's funny because some of the people that used to be listed in here as angels are then listed in here as demons. So then that means Enoch is coming to pass. He's a gemstone angel? Really? Why does God have armies? Because his son is his enemy. His son took a third of the angels. And the numbers that are in Enoch that I read, it was like 100 billion angels or something like that. So, yeah. Y'all, listen. If y'all don't think that NASA and them been trying to find God and find where he at, but they got fallen angels, then just like with the Tower of Babel, they know exactly what black hole they need to go into. They know they got to wait for certain times because the folks that's in Area 51 is giving them the rundown because they've been here for a long time. They was here before we got here. You still working up the courage to buy it or read it? Well, honey, if you don't want to know the enemy that you fighting, I understand, but I need to know how they move and what their names is. So if somebody come over my house with a shirt with a demon name on it, I need you to take that off or either go outside and I'll come outside. How come angels always seem to be white and blonde? Well, I'm going to tell you something. KK 2 times. If you are trying to destroy and erase someone's history, you'll paint yourself in the picture of them. It's been happening since the beginning of time. We're used to it. That's why I tell y'all the names are important. Go look up the places. Go look up the cities. Because you'll see that ain't what it is there. I mean, but, okay, so look. If you go get the book Josephus, it tells you, it's a long read. But in the beginning somewhere it tells you that the Greeks, the Romans, they were not able to pronounce the Arabic names, the Jewish names, not Jewish names, but the Aramaic names and stuff. That's why they came from where they were to the metropolis of Egypt and all those places, Biblios, to learn. And they learned the stories, but because when they went home to tell the stories, they knew that the other people wouldn't understand them or be able to pronounce them because, one, they didn't use that dialect. Two, they're a little bit more advanced in Egypt, in Biblios, in different parts of Africa first. So then they changed the names to names that they knew the people would know. And when they did the plays back in the day in the big theaters, well, it wasn't really too many of us over there. So then they painted themselves in those pictures. And when people told the stories and painted the photos of them telling the stories about the Chaldeans and the Egyptians, they painted them to look like them. And if you don't believe me, watch any movie with Cleopatra in the last 100 years. I don't care if it's a black and white where they don't talk. You're going to see a white woman in a braided wig. And there is not one place on this planet that you going to go and see a white woman with a braided wig on. That's how she wear her hair every day. But every single black family that I know got a grandma or auntie that's going to come over their house at some point in time, and we're going to be able to see the track because it's a braided wig right there. And it's going to be a braid in the space and a braid space because she didn't wear it too long and put her hat on it when she go to church. And might put 2 gold little clamps on it because she feeling spicy because the deacon is looking at her. And that hat going to be kicked to the side, baby. She go. Y'all know when they start shouting, boy, them wig. And it be like, just like that whole King Tut dance, like it's already. I'm just saying. Sister Johnson, Sister Taylor, they all got one. All of them. Everybody. And they might have a little ponytail in the front to the side, just a little bit. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Well. Am I wrong? No, because y'all can go to church tomorrow and it is going to be a black lady in one of them churches and she going to have a braided wig on. Go in the black store right now. Go in the hood Walmart early in the morning and see who's sitting at that door. She going to be sitting in her little thing with that braided wig. Baby, I had to go back to the bathroom and fix my wig. Your Jimmy was coming through here. You know today the 3rd, baby. He come on the 3rd at 2:30. I had to put my good braid wig on, baby. And I curled it up with my rollers last night, baby. Yes, Jimmy coming through here. It's the 3rd, girl. He cashed his check today. Shoot. I need him to run around there and give me one of them rolls so I can put it in the crock pot for Sunday when he come over for dinner after we go to church. Ooh, wait, let me stop. The 3rd. If you want to know what's up with Antarctica, go download Admiral Byrd's secret journals. Oh, won't he will? Yes, he will. Woo. What book I'm reading? I'm reading, it's 1,000 books right here. It's this book and this book. This is the Dictionary of Angels. Some people are saying it could be punished angels. You believe in vampires? Of course I do, and you should too. Because they've been around since the 7th generation since Adam. Don't believe me? Go read Enoch and Jasher, and it will tell you. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Vampires are evil. What's the book about demons? The encyclopedia or the dictionary? That's not what I'm reading about. I was reading out of the dictionary of angels, though. This is the dictionary of demons, and this is the encyclopedia of demons, and this is the dictionary of angels. That's how I'll be able to tell y'all that y'all be walking around with demons' names on y'all clothes and putting them on y'all kids, talking about, look at little Tintin, he's so cute. And then he started raising hell. You be like, boy, you ain't never act like this. Well, you went and bought him a whole demon shirt, so he's living up to exactly what you wanted him to live up to. Mm-hmm. So we got our North American encyclopedias of giants who are the children of these people. So how am I read about giants and I don't read about their lineage? Because they came from the angels. That's what Genesis said. So then I got to know the name so I can know who their kids is. And remember when we was reading Enoch, it said that Barachiel, that's mentioned in Enoch 6, is the father of Ohiah and Mahiah, the two twins that had a dream. And it said he took a cosmic journey and flew, mounted up, boom, and hit it, and he flew to Enoch. You mean like Superman does? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see how this works? That's why I be trying to tell y'all, you cannot study the Bible without studying other cultures, because y'all know every single book we got up here is talking about a giant. We got Nordic, we got Celtic mythology, African mythology, Persian, Japanese, Chinese, Greek, all of it. We got all of it. Yeah. Yep. Hindu. Well, I got a podcast. It's over here. I just ain't been able to start it yet. Just haven't felt it. I have to feel it. It's all over here. We got a whole podcast set up. We got 2 microphones. I got the headphones and the little that thing. I got all that over there. I am getting a new camera tomorrow, though, Monday. And so that way now, y'all know how I be having to turn the camera around? I'm not going to have to do that. I'm just going to be able to hook it up and hit it, and y'all going to see what I see. That way I don't got to keep doing all that, because that is driving me crazy. I want to leave this right here. Mm-hmm. Any books, y'all, go look up in the book list. So, I'm excited. Y'all are more than welcome to come. We do this every day, just about. We only don't Zoom like 3 days a week. And even when I say I wasn't even supposed to be Zooming today. I was supposed to be painting my dresser and doing some other stuff. And I was like, well, why not? I like y'all learning. I like it when y'all learning and y'all minds be blown, because it's just making you want to understand God more and more. Why wouldn't I be happy about that? And y'all know, tell y'all buddies, we got enough space for 1,000 people in our Zoom. We've been paying for that for like 4 months. We got enough space for 1,000 people in our Zoom class. One rack. We getting a lot more. No. Oh, I can't wait till you. Y'all know I cannot. I'm just going to have to use my pointer and get it down. I don't know why I put it way up there, because I be wanting to. Where is my pointer? I think it's in my room. Oh, no, it ain't. Aha, you have to have ingenuity. Thank you for my TT baby that sent me this. You said what? We got a genie lamp up in this piece. And when we read our Arabian Night stories, it's going to be so lit. Go to circatrova22.com. Our Zooms is free. We just ask them when it's time to re-up on the months. Everybody send $1 or $2, and then we pay it up for 3-4 months again, and then we just keep it moving like that. Oh, I'm so ready to do our Aladdin thing. I just haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do that. What do I do with it? It's a prop. We have props here if you're new. So you never know what's going to happen over here, honey. I'm telling you right now, yesterday we was at the galas and stuff, waving. We had our dresses on. We might be the day before that, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about, you know what I'm saying, old school plays and stuff. It just be. Yes. Ain't that cool? Y'all, this is a prop for a wedding thing. They do these at different weddings, but still. It's going to help you understand when we do it. Let's play dress up. We play dress up all the time, don't we, y'all? We play dress up. We deal with glow in the dark stuff. This is interactive. We do Montessori learning over here. It's all interactive. You're going to be looking up stuff. You're going to be studying genetics. You're going to be studying solar systems and rock formations. And you're going to study everything. We study everything over here. Language, linguistics. We study all of that, don't we, y'all? We're going to have to wait and like mommy till I bring it out again. I'll be bringing it out again shortly. Don't worry about it. It's some more in there too, y'all. Ooh, it's going to be so funny. Yes. I told y'all when we get ready to do this thing, we're going to do something in class where everybody going to have to dress up. Y'all ain't about to just have me out here looking crazy by myself. And no. Y'all about to start dressing up too. You said you just can't take me doing Moses. I do. Moses is one of my favorite. But y'all know who I like doing. I ain't even gonna lie. Yesterday, Noah. I did not know it was gonna be so fun to play. Noah, when he was hitting that bottom, baby, looking at her, talking about. Listen, I went back and looked at myself doing that. I was like, no wonder they was laughing at me. Because I try not to go back and look because I don't want to change. I just want to teach the way I always taught. But baby, that was good. That be the Holy Ghost giving me them parables, y'all. I'm telling you. Because Noah, when it said, look, is that your woman and you sticking by her, y'all? I just could imagine that. I'm telling y'all, listen. I could imagine. Listen, and I'm telling you, y'all, we listen. But because when y'all read it, y'all say Noah was a drunk. And the Lord said Noah was a drunk. That ain't how I see it in my mind. I worked in a lot of clubs, so I seen a lot of alcoholics and people that be on other stuff. So I be seeing that. I be seeing the people that y'all be like, this how it started and this is how it ended. And they be on the floor, bent under the car. Like, that's what I see when I see that. That's what I see. If you want to know about Abraham, you can read the Testament of Abraham. It's in our Old Testament Supigrapha. Go to circatrova22.com, download it, and then go to the book links. Let me show y'all. For my newbies. Fall down 100 times. I'm telling you. And I'm not laughing at nobody. I'm just telling you, when I've read it, you have read it? Oh, okay. Did you like it? No, not Abraham, not Adam, Abraham. What's going on? No. And some Abraham and yeah, they are brother and sister. They're half brother and sister. Yes, they are. Um, Pseudo in some cases it does mean fake, but in this case it means hidden. But think about this. If I don't want you to know the truth, wouldn't I call it fake? I'm gonna tell you it's not real. I told y'all the easiest way to hide something is right in plain sight. So if I tell you these books are fake and don't believe them, but every time you pick it up, it makes the Bible that you read make more and more sense, and everything around you make more and more sense. Wouldn't you think that was more of a hidden thing than a false thing? Because y'all, these books been around. Y'all, some of these books was in y'all high schools. Did y'all know that in the reference section? In the biblical history section in y'all high schools, some of these books was there. Ain't that crazy? Everything they tell you is science fiction is ending up being real. How y'all feel about that? And Michael Myers is not. Freddy Krueger is not. But paranormal activity is real. Bible references Enoch, but they don't read it. They sure do. The Bible references Paul and Thecla. Okay, y'all, look, do me a favor. Go look up this word. Michael Myers is not. But y'all gonna pay to go see that every time. Sometimes I don't too much care. I need y'all to go look up this dude. Go look up this person. Screenshot this, y'all, and go look this up. This name. I need y'all to go look it up. I'm gotta run to the bathroom real quick. No, go look up who Onesiphorus is. Or Onesiphorus. Go look him up. And I need to make me some coffee. Y'all tell me who Onesiphorus is. I'll be right back. And I gotta make me some coffee. For sure. I think I probably drank over 100 ounces of liquid a day. Jesus. Goodness. Onesiphorus profit or useful. Did a lost book? So then type in that name, y'all, and type in lost books and see what come up. And then type in Bible. Type that name in again. Type in Onesiphorus. Type in Bible and then type in Onesiphorus and type in Apocrypha and see what comes up, please. He was a great blessing to Paul. Okay, so he's in 2 Timothy. Now then go look up Apocrypha and tell me what comes up. So type that name in and put Apocrypha behind it and tell me what comes up. Let me go make my coffee. Y'all heard it beeping? Hold on. We're going to do about 20 more minutes, y'all. Second Maccabees. Paul and Thecla didn't come up. Paul and Thecla. There you go, lady. So isn't it crazy how I did that to show y'all something? Excuse me. It's Onesiphorus. So I did that, y'all, because I want y'all to understand that this is why when I tell y'all don't just read the Bible. If you have read that scripture, 2 Timothy, whatever it is, which I'm sure y'all have, because they be talking about God will send your friends and this and that, but you never went to look up that word, then you never get led to the lost book of Paul and Thecla. People ask me, how did I find the book of Paul and Thecla? From looking up that word in 2 Timothy. Ain't that crazy? So you've been reading the Bible all of these years, right? But when you go and you actually take the time to look up the words, it leads you to the lost book. So it's not that they're even hidden. We just don't study enough to find them. Because if you Google that word, if you would have kept reading down where it came up, it would have took you to Paul and Thecla. That's how I found it. So y'all always ask me, how did you get interested? By reading the Bible, literally. Everything I found it by reading the KJV, but I actually took the time to go Google the words, look up the places, look when the people live, look where it is now. And it made the Bible jump. As I tell my friends, the Bible pops up off the page for me like a pop-up book. You don't see how preachers skip all over this stuff because they don't know. A lot of them don't know. Their friends put them in power or an organization, and they just repeat all of the messages that they've heard their whole life. They use the same scriptures. They say the same things because it's tradition. It's not about relationship. It's about religion. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. That's the same thing they did to God. Jesus came with a new way, and the church people didn't want that. And so they had him killed. Don't believe me? Read the book of Nicodemus. It was the church people that killed Jesus. The pastors and the ministers that's who killed him. They kept trying to take him to the Romans, and the Romans didn't. They were like, that's y'all problem. We don't even care. Like, do whatever y'all gonna do. And they like, nah, we want the blood off our hands. We want you to kill him. So they riled everybody up against Jesus so they could get rid of him because Jesus was busting their head about they wasn't who they said they really was. You mean like circa? And that's why they be coming for me. That's why I've been getting put out of church since I was 10. But guess what? That's why we here. We don't got to worry about what they not teaching. Because you can teach people. You don't have to. They not the only teachers. It's the Bible say once you know and once you got it, you are responsible to go out and teach it to other people. So you don't wait on your pastor. You go teach them. Tell them what books to go get. Tell them, yeah. Like, I'm telling y'all, I didn't have ministers and pastors come to me and say, who ordained you? God did. And I did have an ordination ceremony. I did in 2014. But it ain't none of y'all business. The same way God anointed different people and it was only the prophet and that king there, or the prophet and whoever. Y'all didn't have to be there. I don't got to go through no big old pompous ceremony like the church people of back in the day. My ordination ceremony happened exactly like they used to back in the day, where they would call the person, talk to them, have them get down on their knees, pour the oil all over their head and cover them in a cloth. It happened. I didn't even know what was happening when it happened. God didn't reveal to me until after it happened what had happened. The church took Jesus to the Romans because they wanted to kill him because he was preaching against, he was like, Jesus went in the church kicking over tables and beating people with a cat of nine tails, a whip. He didn't do that nowhere else. He didn't go in the club doing that. He didn't go to the whorehouses doing that. He only went to the church. And he didn't call the whores or the thieves or the murderers vipers. He called the church people vipers. What's so funny about Christians is that they always want to reference the Bible to sinners. But the funny thing is the Bible is not written to the sinners. It's written to the church. So all of the conniving, horrible people that he was talking about, it's the church people. Read it right. He wasn't talking. He said, go out into the world and give them my ways. But whenever he was reprimanding people, he was reprimanding the church. The churches, Sardis, Thyatira. He said, you act like you got it together, but your heart ain't nowhere near me. Okay, reading assignments. Go study the 7 churches of Revelation. Thyatira, Sardis, all of them. Go study the 7 churches of Thyatira. Of Revelations, and see what God was saying to them. He was like, you look like me, you act like me, but your father is Satan. And then y'all still got a little bit of the word, but now y'all done start mixing y'all own stuff in there. So y'all ain't really got it either. Y'all better go study the 7 churches. Y'all see them books just fall over by themselves. Did anybody see that? Did anybody just see those books move? And this is the crazy thing. I heard a sound out there. They see when I get to talking like this, boy, they do not like it. Yesterday was the picture on the floor. Oh, here we go with this again. Every time the spirit get to moving, stuff get to moving around, lights get to flickering. Here we go. Yep, the devil don't want me to tell y'all about it. Have y'all not realized I keep telling y'all? Nobody believes me. This is why I be having to stay single, because this kind of stuff can't happen all the time. It be scaring the hell out of people. I'm used to it because it's been happening my whole life. But this is why I be single, stuff like this. Because if you can't handle stuff falling and the spirit enemy is mad, y'all got to realize we didn't touch millions of people. You think the devil is mad that millions of people are waking up and reading the Bible that they never read before? He is not happy. He thought he had folks in the bag. Y'all reading the Bible, listening, talking about God and all this old stuff. The devil's not happy about none of that. He wanted y'all to stay watching twerk videos for 2 hours and mindless behavior and things that weren't furthering your life. He wanted y'all to stay asleep. So, of course, he going to be tormenting me. My packages ain't getting rerouting. Stuff ain't getting here. Y'all have no idea of the things that I have had to deal with in the last 120 days. But I get on here every day still and be like, whatever. That's why when people talk crazy to me, I be trying my hardest. Because I am being persecuted in so many different areas just because I am bold enough to stand up and say the KJV is not all that there is and God is bigger than that. No, I'm not scared because this stuff been happening to me since. Y'all see this dent? It's like a dimple in my forehead right here. That is not a dimple. I got pushed off the bed when I was 2 years old. I was jumping on the bed and there was only me in the room. I remember it. My hand has been cut into 5 pieces. It's been burned. I got a burn on my leg. I almost lost my eye. Hey, it's a real thing. He really don't want us changing our lifestyle. No, he don't. He wants y'all to keep doing what y'all... CJ, you think you 18, honey. The number 18 stands for bondage. Most black men lose their freedom or their life between 18 and 21. If that, if it's going to be a casualty that happens. The number 18 means bondage. So he tried to get a lot of black boys in their 17 is victory. Most little boys messed up in their 17th to 18th year. 17 is victory. And when my son got ready to turn 18, I said, no, 17. I said 17 is victory, son. Now, there are situations that can have victory over you, or you can live smart in this year, and you will have victory over situations. And I said, be careful of the things you do in your 18th year because that's bondage. A lot of women get pregnant when they're 18, and you are bound to that baby for the rest of your life for the most part. Numbers have meaning. Turn 17 and join the army, exactly. So for a while at 18, by 18, you were bound to your contract that you signed with the army. Some people are bound in a situation where they can't get out of jail. Girls as well. That's what I said. Most girls get pregnant between 17 and 18. A lot of girls now, whether you have the baby or not, that's the difference. But between 17 and 19, a lot of women get pregnant. 17 is victory. 17 and pregnant. 16 and pregnant. Yeah. No, that was real. That's hot. I just burned my teeth. Be very careful, nephew, in all the decisions you make this year. It's just this teaching right here is deprogramming my church going. Okay. You got sick at 16? I'm telling y'all, numbers mean a lot. They do. They do. They mean a lot, y'all. Look up the statistics of how many 18-year-olds are in prison for the rest of their life. I told y'all the story. Okay, do me a favor. Everybody, do me a favor. And this ain't trying to pull no clout. This is a real thing because I can call one of my daughters and they will tell you the same thing, right? Do me a favor. Go look up a little boy. Well, he's not a little boy no more. Go look up a boy named Larry Joe Taylor and tell me what he did in Indianapolis. Go look up a little boy named Larry Joe Taylor Jr. in Indianapolis and tell me what he did. Please. Y'all go look it up too. Go look up a little boy. His name is Larry Joe Taylor and tell me what he did. Google Larry Joe Taylor. Indianapolis. Can y'all go Google him, please? And tell me what he did. He killed the pastor's wife. Now, no, he didn't kill his wife. He killed the pastor's wife. And he killed a Spanish dude. And okay. So he made worldwide news. Okay, so listen, y'all. Now watch this. Let me go get this phone. I don't know if she gonna answer, but I'm about to show y'all something. I don't know if she gonna answer, but I'm about to show y'all something. She at work, so she might not answer. Oh, you not at work? No. Okay, I'm live. Can you turn your TV down just a little bit real quick? I need you to answer a few questions for me. Watch this, y'all. For sure. Okay, don't cuss. I'm on live. Look. Wait. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so y'all both here. Who lived with us right before we went to Disney? Say his name. A crazy man that killed the... No. Say his name. Oh, Larry something. And what did Mom tell him right before all of that happened? Y'all remember? No. That he had to leave or something. Okay. Okay. I love y'all. You're doing a good job on your sister's hair. Did y'all hear that? They my kids and so whatever. Bye, girls. On your Instagram. No, I'm playing. Bye. He lived with me right before he did that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. My godmother called me right before my daughter went we went to Disney in 2014. That little boy was living in my house, sleeping on my couch. He called me mom and everything. And my godmother called me one day. She never met him in her life, never seen a picture of him or nothing. And she said, Circa, get him out of your house. I know you look at him like your son, but you don't want him to try to attack your daughters or try to kill you, like rape. She said those words, rape or kill you or your daughter. I said, Mama, I snapped my fingers at that little boy and he get up. She said, baby, you don't know what's on the inside of him. Y'all, a year later, the man who ended up being my husband called me because I met Larry and my husband at the same place. My ex-husband called me. We wasn't even married yet. We wasn't even dating. He said, Circa, you know who killed that pastor and that baby in the I said, who? He said, Larry that used to live in your house. I said, nah. He said, yeah, he on the news right now. Because I had taken him in. Like, and I made him clean up. The last meal that baby asked me to go get him was some Oreo cookies and some Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. And when I told his mom, I can't let him stay in here no more, and we about to go to Disney, so you're going to have to come get him. You know, I thought I was going to be able to do it. A year later, almost to the date that my godmother told me that he did exactly what she said he was going to do. Y'all, that's why I be telling y'all would not believe some of the people that I have been around, and I just don't say nothing like, oh, I knew them, but y'all see my daughters? I was just talking about it. I called him maybe like that Larry boy. He was 17, 18. Well, he was 17 when he was living at my house, and then he turned 18. He was 18 when he committed the murders. He killed 2 people and like flashed himself. And this was the crazy thing. Now, baby, this is why I be on y'all about these kids, because I wished I would have never made him leave my house. But let me tell y'all something. When I moved in this house, I stayed there 2 weeks before he moved in with me. He was sleeping on the couch. And like a week after he moved in my neighborhood, well, he moved in with me and moved in my neighborhood, they had put this letter on the door talking about it was all of these break-ins. People was like, lock your doors and this and that. So he done came in the crib, and I'm like, boy, you better not be coming in here after 9 o'clock because it's burglars around here. And he looked at me, y'all, and he said, my dukes, ain't nobody coming in here. I promise you the robbers are not coming in here. That's because the robber was already in my house. He was the robber. He was like, my dukes, ain't nobody coming in here. They not going to do nothing to you and my sisters. He was the robber. He was the robber. Well, I didn't have to worry about him hurting me. I mean, now if the devil got in him or something, but when I tell you if I snap my fingers, he'll get up and do whatever I told him to do. I helped him get his GED. There's a lot of different stuff I helped that little boy do. Oh, I done lived with the devil a few times. That's why I keep telling y'all. I don't know what kind of Christian lives y'all be living because I'm constantly in the midst of some folks. Always. It's always something lurking under that. And it's crazy because I told him, I gave him warnings. I said, you're not listening to me. My Dukes, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. No, you're not. You are not listening to me because in this, him and my son is the same age. And at the time, my son wasn't living with me, so I definitely looked at him like my son. I got pictures of this little boy when I was moving into the hotel I was moving into. Not the house, but when I was moving into the hotel, he's the first person I met at that hotel, and he's the one that helped me bring my stuff to my room. And a year later, my baby was on, and I felt so bad. Like, I was like, but y'all don't know how many times that's happened to me. Gotta tell me to tell somebody something, and they don't listen, and then they be on the news. Like, it's happened a lot. My kids be like, oh my God, Mom. I said, that's why I don't like going outside. He went to jail. They got him on, yeah. He sure did. No, he ain't never gonna get out. He killed a pregnant woman. He killed a pregnant woman. He killed a Spanish guy. He broke in a lady's house. He was on camera. But I think, I don't know. He's a sweet baby, though. That's the thing. That's why I be saying, really, y'all be ruined. And I ain't saying she did. But I'm not saying nothing against his mom. I'm just telling you that it'd be a lot of stuff that y'all could change if y'all really sit and talk to y'all kids about what's important to them and what they're going through and not what's wrong with them, but what if they could talk to y'all about what happened to them. But they'll come and talk to me. I told you the teenagers and stuff, they used to be piled up at my house. They always come to my house and be telling me all their business. Then their parents be trying to make it like I didn't suck information out your kids. Baby, they came in here and sat down on the counselor's couch and started running their mouth. I didn't have to say nothing. No, because they had him on a non-contact order for like 3 straight years because people was writing him hate mail and stuff. So you couldn't even write him no letters. It's a lot of these babies that go out and do stuff like that because it's just nobody. It's nobody to really care about the stuff. And I'm not saying what happened to him. I'm just saying it's a lot of young people out here in the streets because their parents really never wanted to take the time to ask them, what happened to you? And then if they tell you, you don't believe it or you choose the person over them. So they leave and they put themselves in situations. Oh, it's been more than one man in my house with a murder spirit. That's why I got to be careful. Very. Because the enemy be trying to take my life for real because of this. God knew that this is what I was going to be doing. He knew that sometime in the end of February, somebody was going to see a video about a giant, and around the world, people was going to wake up about the things that God really did. And he been trying to stop it way before now. I've been fighting to get here, to sit in my house and talk to y'all about what God has showed me. I have to fight for this. I have to get up in the mornings. Y'all don't know, like when I first started doing this, it was people that would call me like right before my live with craziness, like every day. And I'm like, no, this is not happening. Mamas be ready to throw. I ain't gonna lie, I put my kids out too, but they could come back. But I put them out because y'all get stank nasty attitudes. I threw my son, well, not my son because he wasn't with me, but I'm sure the only kid I didn't have to put out was my youngest. Everybody else, I'm be in jail. When kids is acting out, they want somebody to ask them, what happened to you? I told y'all that earlier. Oh, they'll tell you, yeah. My kids, if I snap my fingers right now and all 4 of my kids are in the same room or clap my hands, they all gonna turn simultaneously, and they're 25, 23, 20, and 19. But if I do like this, they all gonna turn. They still, I did it while I was there just to see. Snap my fingers, they all still listen. It's in there. But this is the thing. I'm going to tell y'all what pissed me off about parents that want to throw they see the difference. And I ain't trying to say, oh, my kid is nothing. But I'm going to tell y'all, I know it's a big difference because I deal with teenagers all the time and young adults. My kids knew how to grocery shop. They know how to budget. They knew how to do all of that. See, y'all want y'all kid to stay in a kid's place. You don't want to tell them nothing. You don't want to show them how to pay bills. You don't want to show them how to get a checking account. You want to control their money and tell them who they can hang out with and then throw them out at 18 and expect them to survive, and you ain't taught them nothing. How they gonna do it and turn 18? You was just 17 yesterday and I couldn't even go out the house without asking. And now because I'm 18, now I can just go do whatever I want to do, but you didn't let me make decisions because you only let me hang out with the people. So I never learned how to be around the good people and see what I should and what I should because you controlled all of that. So now I'm out here and I'm just making bad decisions everywhere. Hold on, I think somebody knocking at the door. Can't throw them babies out and you ain't taught them how to manage. Do they know how to fill out an application for an apartment? Do they know, like, oh, honey, I'm kicking them out, but you ain't taught them stuff. So then when I knew they was going to go to jail, they go to jail because you didn't teach them how to manage. You didn't teach them that just because you get paid, that don't mean you can go spend all your money. You got to budget so that you can still look good, but have everything you need. Make your kids do a budget every 2 weeks. Show them how much money they can save. Give them a realistic spending budget and watch their accounts. And let them spend their own money. Don't try to control it so that, okay, first of all, you give them 3 months. So you can see how 3 months, that's a quarter. See what they do before you start telling them what they're going to do with it because they might surprise you. Once you see 3 months, let them have that first 3 months of working because they're going to be working for the rest of their life. Let them have that first 3 months. Okay, now you pay your phone bill. Once they get with that and you're teaching them that you need to have your money to me, the phone bill is due on the 20th. I need my money by the 17th. And my kids will tell you they had to have their phone bills in 3 days to a week early. I need that money. I don't care about you going to your friend's house and it's a party. Because if you go to the club and don't pay your bills, you're going to be homeless. Why you gonna show? What? Yeah. Yes. You got to teach these kids how to do a budget. Okay. So if you go get an apartment for $900 a month and you only make $1,600 a month and you got to pay lights, your phone bill, you got to put gas in your car, get back and forth to work, or if you're in college, you got to get back and forth to school. So how much? Whether it's taught at home or school, these are things that these kids need to know or they will always be in a situation. They always going to be in a situation. They always going to be in a situation. That's how kids start stealing. You know what I mean? Now they got theft charges, can't go get a job. That's because they don't have the tools. That's why we're doing this school. So these young babies, if their parents might not be right, they can get online and learn how to do a budget for if you make $500 a month, all the way up to whatever. They can learn that. They can learn how to grocery shop. They can learn how to coupon. All of these life skills that they're going to need as parents. And because you ain't always going to have money. Parents, y'all know stuff get tight. Things come up. How many of y'all teaching them about insurance and these things? How to go get their own insurance, medical insurance, how to answer the questions on the medical insurance. Like, this stuff needs to be taught to these kids for y'all just throw them out into the wild. And then y'all wonder why the young girls end up with an older man that end up taking advantage of them, because he's at least showing them stuff about life. They feel grown because you didn't give them the stuff to feel grown. You didn't. And I've seen it time and time again. Kids come to my house and they 18, don't know how to cook, don't know how to wash their own clothes. They can put gas in their car, but if it get in there and it's knocking, they don't know that that's the oil or nothing. They couldn't tell you what the oil thing is. What happened if you get stranded? Well, I don't even know how to get my tire out of here. So then now you left to whatever stranger is going to come up and help you if you don't have insurance. Like, what? Grind about to be changing no tires. Do you see these nails? Well, then who is the person that's coming to help you change your tire in the middle of the night? And that means that you are left to the mercy of a stranger. You got a pistol on you while you letting some random person in the middle of the night come up to your car? Since you too cute to do it yourself. I'm just saying, my brothers made me learn. My brothers made me learn how to change tire, check my oil, check my antifreeze, check all of that. Listen to the sounds of my car that he's here if it need oil, because they didn't want me to have to be stranded and dealing with no stranger. Think about it. If you sitting there with your hazards on, God forbid, and a stranger come up and you don't got a gun or taser or nothing, and it's the middle of the night, you don't know who you're dealing with. Some people don't have road assistance. Some people don't have it. It's been times I didn't have it. It's been times I didn't have insurance, honey. I mean, but these are things y'all don't think about, but you should. Like when I left, my daughters, they had one of them things that can check the air tire pressure. It's the it do the thing, charge their phone. It's a light on it, an emergency light. Like what? Right. Don't give the devil an opportunity. Exactly. Roadside assistance show can take hours, because I done waited 4 or 5.5 hours, especially if the weather is bad. Listen. Yep. These are things. Do your baby know where their spare tire is? Get some Fix-A-Flat and then get them an air pump. So then they ain't got to call nobody, because if it ain't no hole ripped in there, they can shake that can up, put that Fix-A-Flat in there, put some air on it, and get to you. And then you go help them with the rest of it. Keep this stuff in your kid's car. Fix-A-Flat, that air pump thing, all of that stuff. Power bank, exactly. These are all important things, y'all. These are things our kids need to know. Cables. When my daughter first got her car, all my kids, I said, come on, let's go. We're going to AutoZone. You need some cables. You need something to air your car up. You need this. You need that. You need to keep some type of blanket in here, God forbid, just in case your car don't start, you're stuck in the snow. You need to have this. You need to have this. You need to have this. No, because you don't know what's going to happen. And it's better than to be prepared, because you a woman, than to be out here on this road and you just a damsel in distress. And so whatever crazy ass nigga, excuse my language, run up on you, you got to deal with it. You ain't got no pistol. You ain't got no taser. You ain't got no weapon. You don't even know how to use a tire arm or where it's at to swing on the dude. Like, girl, no. Now, my babies I was going to make sure they had it though. But I'm just saying, these girls, y'all teaching them how to be divas, but what do they know how to do? If it ain't a man around to do it and they don't have the money to pay nobody, there's a lot of stuff they can do for themselves. It's a real thing, y'all. We always trying to teach them how to get the bag, but how they gonna get to the bag if they don't know how to change a tire? Y'all want to put y'all kids up here and y'all cheat them of the lessons that they learn from being a young adult. Y'all cheat them trying to give them too much too fast. And then they get there, and when they have to have a real life experience, they be ready to take their life because they ain't learned nothing for real. Because you put them in a place that they in. But these are life skills for when you gone and you not around and you can't swipe your credit card and you can't. What they gonna do? It's a lot of kids that lost their parents during COVID. 16, 17, 15, 14-year-old kids, and now they got to go stay with random people. Do them babies know how to wash their own clothes? Because everybody that take care of your kids, some people take care of your kids good while you around. And then after you're not around, they mistreat your children. So if your children don't know how to wash their own clothes, at least do a basic hairstyle, cook themselves something outside of a microwave, you doing your babies an injustice. They got all of the electronics, but something happened to you, everybody is not going to pacify your children. They're not going to walk behind them and pick up their clothes. They're not going to tell them more than once to come eat. Everybody ain't going to deal with your spoiled baby. Everybody's not going to deal with your entitled child. And they'll be out there screaming and hollering. Oh, we see it all day on TV. Spoiled, so-called spoiled and entitled women and men acting out like 2-year-olds, throwing glasses and acting a fool. Real mature. Because they can't get their way in. Because I won't buy you what you want. It's not a necessity. You don't need it. Folks out here selling their bodies to look like they got it. Selling your body for a purse that you don't even have money to put in. Because now you got to go sell your body to somebody else to get the money to put in there. But you're not going to do that. You're going to go buy some shoes to match that bag you can't even afford. I told my daughters, y'all bet not. Your worth is not in what you wear. Write that down. Your worth is not in what you wear. Your value is not in what you wear. If you a valuable person, you valuable with your clothes on or off. You're more about what you put on your body than this. And your children's this. All my babies stay fly, but they bad as hell and they don't have no respect for nobody. They don't even respect you. So yeah, they cute, but they bad as hell. Disrespectful. Can't read, can't write, don't know how to. But they fly, baby. Couldn't recognize a T if they wanted to. But they know a Jordan when they see it. And a Ethica jeans and a rapper and Lil Mo. And they know all of that. But baby, couldn't tell me your whole name if you tried. Can't even recognize it. Where your name at? Right here. That's my name right there. That's my name. Forget all the letters up here. This is my name right here. That's me. That's my name. Well, you look nice in your Yeezys, honey. With your little Gucci belt on. And this is your name, huh? This is it. Yeah, that's all the letters of my name. That's it. And you 8. I didn't care if my kids had gummies on or not. They could read, they could write, they could comprehend. They were nice kids in school. I didn't get calls from the teacher every other day. I didn't have to go up to that school. I didn't have to do none of that. And I was a single parent. Don't know their address, nothing. You right. They don't be doing no. Don't know their mama phone number. If they can't see the picture, baby, they couldn't call you if something happened. They don't know their way home if they get lost. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just telling y'all priorities be in the wrong place. It's a lot of people that was like, you could go buy your kids some Jordans. You're right, I could. But I could also take that $100, buy them a $30 pair of shoes, and now we going to the art store. So everybody got all the art stuff they want or whatever little craft they trying to learn that they could potentially turn into a business one of the day. I would rather invest in that. Those are things I would rather invest in. Yeah, he got them little Payless tennis shoes on, but guess what? He's also learning Spanish. He's also learning how to do this. He knows how to do this. He knows his name. He knows this, that, and other because he has all those tools that teach him that. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I'm not talking about nobody's parenting. I'm saying, but what's important to you, you invest in that. So if making sure your kids look good is more important than you forming them as a human being and their character and all those different things, and those are the things that you will invest in. How they look. You won't care that they're bad and cuss and act crazy and disrespect adults. And then you'll be trying to be mad at all the people that don't want to deal with them. The teachers, the principals, and then they just start institutionalizing your baby or doping them up because you won't sit down and teach them how to sit down and pay attention in class. But then you get a check so you can go get your nails done every 2 weeks. So then there's that. So I guess it's a system. Let them dope your baby up. All of them. No, they don't have a problem. The problem is you don't want to sit down and teach them. That is the problem. Thank you. Not saying people don't have learning disabilities, but most times it's because the parent don't want to find a different way for that baby to learn. They'd rather just take the teacher's advice and leave it there. Everybody don't learn the same. Really. Yep. Yeah. Y'all don't see all these babies getting snatched and taken. And they found a little baby in Vegas the other day. I seen on there. Baby was 1 year old, wouldn't talk, wouldn't say nothing, don't know no names or nothing. What's your name, Pookie? What's your mama name, Mama? What's your daddy name, Daddy? What's your brother's name, honey? Bubba? What's your grandma's name? Mima. Well, what street do you live on? By the red tree. By my toys. By my house. It's the real thing. By the time your child is 5, if they don't have learning disabilities, these are things they should know. Most children are abducted between like 3 and 9 years old. So that's the definite time that they need to be knowing this. Your baby said at my house is where he lived. Right, at your house. I live at your house. What's the street name? 2. If they can learn Baby Shark do 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 and go all the way down from the grandma to the thing, baby, they can learn that address and phone number. Make it into a song. Make their name into a song. Grandma Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do. They know the whole Mommy Shark. Daddy Shark do 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 do. They can say all of it. We'll sing it word for word. Even babies that don't know how to talk know how to do the hand movements and where to go. Like, wait a minute, you can't even talk and you know how to take your arms on the other. Oh, okay. Yeah. Coco Melon. Somebody said I got 2 autistic kids and they know they correct information. That's right. You better teach them babies. Teach them. It's a real thing, y'all. Our babies are not advanced because we don't want them to be. Because we want to sit on here and listen to Circuit Talk Crazy, which I'm about to go so y'all can go make some flashcards for my babies. Go to the Dollar Tree and make them some flashcards with their names and letters and their address on it. Show them how to dial 911 in case something happens to you or somebody get in the house. Show them how to call the police. These babies are smart. They learn what you teach them. Listening to me is different. I hope it's not bad. I just be trying to open your eyes to like stuff that's really right around us. That's it. Now you can baby shark and tell me my mama don't got her wig on. And her got 4 wigs in there. And her boyfriend be coming over here and they think I be asleep. They can tell you all of that. They can tell you their address. They can tell you all your mom and daddy business, when they fight, what they say, the noises they make when folks are supposed to be asleep. They know all of it. So what you mean you don't know your address and your phone number and how old you are on your birthday? What? I'm just saying, we be focused on the wrong stuff. We be focused on the stuff that other people assume is good instead of teaching our babies the tools that they need to make it in this world without us. 5 is a color, right? Yep. It's a real thing, y'all. And I ain't trying to go on nobody parenting because I ain't been the best parent. My kids will tell you I done had some effed up moments, but I'm telling you there were certain things that I wasn't budging on and certain things that I was focused on because I lived out in this world from 11 until whenever, and I saw all different types of parenting styles. Parents that eat real good and their kids get slop or nothing. They going out to eat every day, but their kids is looking in the cabinets and it's completely bare. Parents got beds, kids sleeping on the floor. No cover, no socks, no drawers, but mama got some Victoria's Secret for every day of the week. I've seen it all. And then be like, I don't know why they mad. They hungry and they dirty. And they see you clean and eating good and they can smell that food. And you giving them hot dogs. And you eating 3-course meals in these babies' faces. Trying to make Facebook and Instagram believe that this is what you do. And it's not like that for real. Left home by themselves, the whole 9. And don't get me wrong, I was a single mom, so there was times that I had to work, and I had to. It might be a 2-hour span. Thank God my son was older, and then God will bless people. But I get it. And I'm not talking of yeah, that too. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying, think about your decisions and how they affect your children because they will do the same things. So you can't get mad at them when they have your grandkids and they be gone and you go to your grandkids' house and there ain't no food over there because that's how you taught them to parent. They're going to parent the way you parented. So don't be talking about, girl, I don't know why she had them kids. You did the same thing to her. She's parenting exactly like you because they learn parenting and relationships, whether it be parent-child, child-parent, husband-wife, wife-husband, whatever it is. They learn friendship from you, how you talk about your friends behind their back when you hang up. That's the type of friend they gonna be. You are literally preparing your children to be replicas of you. From the time they get here until they leave, until you leave. We are their first teachers. Yeah. Yep. It's a real thing, y'all. That's hot. I need to put some more creamer in that. Okay, I'm going. We at 3 hours, 2 hours and 48 minutes. I'm going. I love y'all. Have a happy Friday. Do some studying. Do some reading. I probably will not do class on Zoom until Tuesday. Yep. Yep. It's Saturday circle. I know, but I be sleepy all the time. I think it's because I haven't been dancing and stuff. Normally I do like my workout in the morning, and I just been sitting in front of this computer. So I'm about to turn on my music and turn up for a minute, get my energy pumping. I will not be wishing not a father a happy Father's Day because they have not been fathers to mine. Now y'all might be able to do that. I don't even talk to them. I can't even tell you the last time I wished them a happy what? Not for me. Now maybe from some other people that they lied to and told they was good father to, but it won't be coming from this way. Cause I can't lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you a happy Father's Day because you ain't been no father. So you don't get that from over here. God ain't about to strike me down. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Happy Father's Day to the good fathers. But the other ones, I mean, it's drug addicts that's good daddies. Just because you a drug addict don't mean you're not a good daddy. I know plenty of drug addicts that's great parents. Hell, they better parents than the sober people. Shoot, just because it's functional addicts too. Mm-hmm. I know people that been on drugs for years you would never even know. And they take damn good care of their kids. And there's some folks that ain't never touched a drug, baby, and they piss po sorry. It don't matter. If it's in you, it's in you. If you was gonna be a piss po daddy, drugs didn't do nothing but bring more of it out. But if you a good parent, there's plenty of good parents that abuse drugs and they still take care of their family. I done seen that too. I've seen functional addicts, I've seen non-functional, and all in between. It's a real thing. Functional addicts. Yeah, there's plenty of functional addicts. Y'all be going to work with them every day and don't even know. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. All the girls standing in the line for the bath. I don't know, Kanye song. So they can powder their nose or something. Whatever he used to be singing. The crazy song. All the girls standing. What is it? All right. Well, I love y'all, family. I'm going. Talk to y'all later. Have a good evening, family.